In this third installment on Forena reports with parameters, we're going to take a look at some of the controls that you have over, how the parameter prompting looks. In the prior screencast, we created a report based on customer orders that has a parameter of customer ID. However, you'd need to know a customer in a customer ID in order to use this report. We did provide some drill down, and that's still going to work, but now we're going to take a look at changing this text box to a drop down that is populated based on the data block we initially created for the customer list report. So we'll go ahead and hit the Edit tab. We'll move to the Parameters tab. You'll see here we have the single customer parameter that's in the report. Here we can customize the label that appears on the parameter. We can indicate whether this is required, and we can provide a default value if none is specified. We can add a description. In this case, we're going to say select a customer from the list. And finally, as we move down to the data source, this is in particular going to be used to populate based on our input control type. So what we're going to do is we're going to specify the data source that was our customers query, which lists all of the customers that are in our database. For data field, we can have that be customer ID if we want. However, I'll sort of point out that by default, the data field and label field are pulled from the first and second columns in the select query. So we've already got the customer ID as the first column in that select list, and we've got the label as the second column. So we'll just go ahead and leave that blank for now. We'll change the input control type to select, which means that we'll have a drop down associated with that. And we'll leave the rest all blank, and we'll go ahead and hit save. And as we go back to our list, we should now see our new customer field. It's got a red asterisk indicating the thing is required. Oh, look, I spelled customer wrong. We'll have to fix that, but you'll notice it does have a drop-down list of all of the customers that came from our original customer table. So let me go back and just very quickly, for posterity's sake, correct the spelling there, and that will be good to go. As you saw, there's options for check boxes, radio buttons, all different kinds of modes of input for the parameters.